I like the Hawkeyes to win this game. I can't pick against Iowa because of the way we've executed and the offensive line answering questions early. Again, if we were going into this game with big questions on the offensive line, it'd be tough for me to pick Iowa. But the way that group's come together under the coaching Kirk Ferentz and Reese Morgan, I think Iowa goes in there, gets a win. I think we ultimately end up putting up some points and winning 28-14. I think we don't kick any field goals. Arizona doesn't kick any field goals. They get some touchdowns, but we score points too. We continue to run the ball effectively. Now, you're going to hear a lot about Arizona and Nick Grigsby running for 8.4 yards a carry and Nick Foles hitting 83% of his passes. But you know what? Like you said, Salzman, they haven't played anyone yet. They haven't faced the kind of defense in Iowa yet. And last year, a lot of the same things coming in about that Arizona offense, and we did pretty well against them last year, giving up a pick six for 7 of their points ultimately, and then a garbage touchdown late. So I think our defense steps up and our offense gets the job done running the football.
Jake.
I'm going to take Iowa in this game. It's going to be very close, though. This is a very scary game. Arizona has a very good team. They're ranked 18th in the coaches poll. They're ranked 24th in the AP poll. A little history for you. Last time we traveled to Arizona, it did not turn out very well.
We wasn't even playing the same school. It was playing
It wasn't
Arizona
playing
State.
the same school.
It's like,
no, but
oh, man.
But if you look at the series, the year before we had played Arizona State at home. We beat them 21-2. They did not score an offensive point at all during that game. We expected to go on the road the next year and kind of run over them. We played a late game, as we are playing this Saturday, and just got completely dominated. We gave up over 500 yards of offense, only had 100 yards of offense of our own. And we had a pretty good team that year. If you remember, we ended up winning the Big Ten and beating LSU, the defending national champion in the Capital One Bowl. So there's a lot of reasons to be scared. Nick Grigsby is one of the most dynamic players in college football today. But I am picking Iowa after I said all that because we have executed. Ricky Stanzi is taking care of the ball. Nick Foles, yes, he completes a high percentage of his passes, but last year he only got 6.1 yards per pass attempt. That is not very efficient through the air. I think our defense will hold them to less than 2 touchdowns. I think we win 21-17, just barely.
And I want to make one point before you make your pick. Sorry to steal your thunder. Drew Tate was a sophomore quarterback making his first start on the road. Ricky Stanzi has a lot of experience. He's 20-4 as a starter. There's a big difference there. And defensively, I think this team is more talented now than they were in 2004.
Let me just say this. I am absolutely sick and tired of everybody talking about how, we went and played Arizona State in 2004 and we got killed. Well, number one, nobody who played on that football team is even playing on this football team right now. Number two, everybody said the same thing about going to the Orange Bowl last year. Well, last time we went to the Orange Bowl, last time we went to the BCS Bowl, Iowa got killed. Well, that was in 2003. This was in 2010. Kirk Ferentz learned from that experience in the Orange Bowl in 2003. He said he never wanted to have a loss like that again. He said that loss haunted him. What do? We went out and won big, statistically, not so much on the scoreboard, but we killed them. I think that's going to happen again. I've been saying all year we're going to go into Arizona and we're going to beat them by double digits. Right now we're just playing more disciplined football than we ever have before in the beginning of the season. I don't remember Iowa ever playing this well, this early, this smooth, this fast like they are right now. I don't think the time zone change affects them at all. I think and let me just remind you of this too. Iowa has won every night game since they lost that night game to Ohio State in 2006. Every game that's been a true night game that's kicked off after 7 p.m. or later, they've won. I like the Hawkeyes 27-13. I think they win big, and then I think they come back and beat Ball State pretty big the next week. If you have any comments, uiowaist@gmail.com is our email address. For Mike Rabin, Jake Burgers, I'm Alex Salzma. Good night and go Hawks. I didn't have much more to say, so it's all right.